Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to walk you through the admin dashboard. In the admin dashboard you can pause and unpause the tab. You can update the last hit to USD conversion rate, change all the other parameters, account creation fees and so on, and you can also withdraw the fees that were accumulated inside the contract as payment for the execution and so the deal creation. So just to show you that this amount is going to be updated after we trigger a rule, I'm going to execute one. Up, let's execute the last one. It has no condition on it, so we are pretty sure that it will work. Up, I'm selling 1.8, so I'm supposed to get 1% more in the tab balance. Voila, the amount has been updated. We can now withdraw the amount. We'll see that our balance will increase. Voila. Now let's change some parameters. First, the additional account fees and the additional rule fees. You can see them here, so we have 25 for each. Let's change their values to 30. Up, I already trigger. Oh yeah, you absolutely have to pause the tab before changing any parameters. This is done so that we don't bother any connected user. So we'll first pause the tab, click on confirm. I wait a bit for the transaction to be executed on ring P. And now, if a user tries to connect, he won't be able to create or execute a rule. Now we can change the values. 30 for the additional accounts. Don't have any more the error message, and 35 for the additional rule fees. Let's wait a bit. You will see the amount will be updated directly on the screen. Voila. And voila. We can come back to our table. Oh yeah, I have to unpause the tab. And now we can come back to the table and we see that the two values have been updated. Now let's change the deal trigger fees and the minimum transaction value. I go back to the admin dashboard. I pause once again the tab. And now I can modify the values. Let's put 2% for the transaction fees and 45 for the minimal transaction value. Finally, let's unpause the tab. You can now see that the two values have been correctly updated. The last part of the admin dashboard allows us to have a clear view on the contracts and where they are all pointing to. So in blue we have the data contracts that are not supposed to be changed during an upgrade, and the two others are the interpreter and the instruction provider contracts that correspond to the logic contracts that can be changed during an upgrade to extend the instruction set or to correct a bug. If you hover on one of the lines on the table, you can see that the corresponding row is highlighted in the SVG element. If you click on one of them, you can see the address behind. So I have obviously not written the whole address because it was going to be too messy to display. But voila, if I click on the first line, you will see I'm able to paste it in the address field, and I can do that for any of the contracts. I can also directly click on a contract icon and I get the same result. So the address is copied to the clipboard. Now let's see, for example, for the proxy, if it actually corresponds to the deployment I've made on ring B. Voila, this first part is the dry run, and at the end I should find the proxy address. we have it, and we can see that it begins and it ends with the same values as we have on the diagram. This is very helpful when we do an upgrade to see if the contracts are correctly pointing to the right destination. Voila, that's it for this video. In the next one I'm going to show you how to upgrade the contract. Thank you for your time.